It is Thursday, October 2nd, and we are heading to O Cebreiro, which is our last like big mountain hill of the trip, which is crazy. Yesterday I kind of stopped recording because we got into a town. My feet were hurting, stopped for lunch. Knew that it was the last day I was going to see Carrie and Barry Manilow of our band and the Brown family for like 7 days, pretty much until we get to Santiago. So I sat there and had a couple drinks with them, and I was just like, my feet hurt, I'm tired. I had 2 more hours of walking. It was already 4 p.m. Hi, Jovi. Anyway, so my feet were hurting, and my friends, we weren't going to see them for like several days, and so I just decided to sit there and enjoy time with them. And then I joined my friends, 2 of my friends taxied ahead to the next town. So I didn't walk the last 5 miles, or 2 hours-ish, but I felt fine. I was sad because it was really pretty. It was like all through the vineyards and stuff, but honestly my feet were hurting really bad, and I knew today was gonna be 30 kilometers. It's kind of like whatever. In the great wise words of Ariana via Carrie, sometimes you have to lose the battle to win the war, and I'd rather be able to do today's walk than yesterday's, so that's kind of why I gave that up. So anyways, we came to this town and then did some laundry, did a little grocery shopping, and then met Chad for dinner, and then also Clementine and Kareem from France and Anton from Belgium. Because of all of that, I did decide to send my pack today. So this is the first time I'm sending my bag ahead. So I'm just walking with my big pack. I already feel like so light without it, but I don't have a reservation tonight, and I need to get to the municipal albergue. It's 30 kilometers, which is like 18-19 miles, and I want to make sure I get a bed. So I figured today is the day I need to be able to walk a little faster, and it's uphill, so hopefully that will help, and we'll see. Hopefully it makes it there. Apparently this is Santiago cake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
Totally. Way to make friends.
Oh, a heart. That was cute. That was funny. Jovi, where are your moves? Come on.
No, I'm too stiff to move. I'm too cold to move.
Got a German song now. This is 20-year-old energy, 36-year-old energy, and 65-year-old energy back there. So it's my first day transporting my pack, and oh my gosh, it feels so much better on my feet. I also just was walking with Clementine from France, who's 20. Her energy is so high, so got me going a little faster. And we have about 11 miles to go today. It's been a pretty walk today. We are on a highway, but it feels kind of like Colorado, like the I-70. It's really pretty. Alright, we've done 559 kilometers. We have 190 kilometers to go. St. James and a donkey. It's cute, the old grandma and the old grandpa and the workout playground. I think my brother would like that albergue. It has a little homemade pond. It's called the House of the Fisherman in Spanish. That's funny. I lit a candle in there for Uncle Larry, and I've been waiting to do that all across the country because I'll just show you in the video, but everywhere else only has these like electric candles, and I was like, I'm not paying for that. So anyways, I lit a candle for Uncle Larry on behalf of my mom and my Aunt Cindy, my Aunt Terry, and my Uncle Randy. Apparently that's the big highway that will take you to Madrid. Some of these towns are just so cute that we come into. Also, that reminds me that the albergues, some of them totally shut down for the season. Like after October-ish, they'll close. And so if people want to do it in the wintertime, it's like a lot less availability. But I can see why this area, like I ended up booking ahead for the rest of the trip because it's been really busy this year and kind of hard to find beds. But I could see how you would want to not book, so you could just like walk into town, see which one looks cute, and then just ask if they have a bed. But it was kind of difficult this year. Part of my sabbatical year, I told everyone I need to get healthy physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. This trip has been helpful in all of those categories. So you can pay $35 to take those horses up the mountain.
Beautiful.
So pretty.
Beautiful.
That does look really cool, actually.
Let's do it. Come on.
You wouldn't do it though. I'm ready to take you up this mountain.
Oh, you're...
We have 5 more miles, pretty much straight uphill. A lot of people are staying down here and they're going to do that hill in the morning. Some people are splitting the difference and staying in the next town, but we're going to go up because Jovi, not just because, but it's a really special story, and we want to go to Mass tonight. So 5 miles, we got it. Beautiful walk. More Spanish wild animals. Oh my gosh, the chicken's coming after me. That chicken just reminded me that yesterday I was all by myself, like no one around for kind of a while. There were these cows over on the side and a goose, and I got a little close to the gate apparently, and the goose like honked at me like, and I jumped. I got so scared. I wish it was on camera because it was so funny, but nobody was there. It was just really funny. I got scared really bad by a goose. This might be one of my favorite days as far as it's just really pretty, and we're walking along the water the whole time. So I love that sound. It's been really nice. That's where we came from. That's where we're going, and you can see the flies are out again. So pretty. Out of the shady part though. Now we're in the sun. He came right over to me. He saw me resting and he came right over to the fence. Oh, hi buddy. So sweet. Just to give me a little pump up before I finish this out, right? Right? Thank you. Okay, we have officially entered Galicia, or as they say here, Galicia, with a list. But we have about 20 more minutes to O Cebreiro, and now that we're in Galicia, it's going to be apparently more Celtic influence, and maybe even bagpipes, maybe even kilt, and maybe witches, which is a little creepy. This has been a climb today. Those white buildings down there is where we just were for our snack break. But that was like only 2 kilometers ago, so it's definitely straight up and down today, but it's been fun in that it's challenging. A nice change from the flat. And we are 160 kilometers from Santiago, which is insane because we started at 800. Getting close. It's crazy. It's pretty. We might be getting close to town. I'm not sure if this is the church, but a church in this city. Apparently there was a miracle in 1300. It was a snowy day, and the priest didn't want to do the service, and then he thought no one would come because it was super snowy. And then this one man came, and so then he was like, it was like the Eucharist, and they believed that the cup actually started like bleeding and became the actual body and actual blood, and then it made the priest bleed. So I think that this is his. Was like highly moved by it and said that it's in there and it shows the blood. And then the Queen of Spain, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, walked the Camino and came by here, and she like made it like a monument. So anyways, we're gonna go check that out. I'm gonna buy another candle for Uncle Larry. Alright, we made it. We just went in the church. It was really cool. I'll talk about it later. And of course there's all sorts of cool things. Now I need to try to find a bed, and hopefully my bag is here. It's cool.
그리고 다른 사람들도 행복하게 해주세요. 아멘.
The sunset behind me is so pretty. We just got out of Mass and they had an awesome pilgrim's blessing, and they had different people from different languages read it, and there were probably like 10 languages. It was really, really cool. Now we're gonna eat some dinner.